Hey, this is Sreehari from Mr. Phone, and we finally have the Redmi Go with us. This is the super budget phone from Redmi that runs Android Go, and I know for a fact that a lot of you are excited about it. So without any further ado, let's jump right in. But before that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that, and also hit the bell icon right next to it because it's fun and you'll get notifications also. Redmi Go is Xiaomi's attempt at the Android Go market. Now, this is not the first time that Xiaomi is collaborating with Google for a smartphone. One of Xiaomi's most popular smartphone series is the Mi A1 and the Mi A2, the Mi A series, and it is actually part of the Android One program. Now, this is an Android Go phone. It's called the Redmi Go. And Android Go is slightly different. While it's still clean Android from Google, it's almost too clean. What I mean by that is that Android Go has been made specifically to run on low cost or low performance hardware. Redmi Go, with all that said, is actually not that bad a hardware. Inside this phone, you get a Snapdragon 425, which is actually a very capable processor and is used in a lot of smartphones that cost 10,000 or 9,000 rupees. Also, you get 1 GB RAM inside. Now, that number is probably the one that a few of you are worried about. Well, let me tell you that the Android Go platform has been made specifically to run on hardware that has RAM around 1 GB or even 512 MB. That is how the Android Go program has been made, and that is how the UI is. Apart from that, Google also provides you Go editions of their apps. You have Go editions for things like Gmail or Maps or even YouTube. There are Go editions of these apps, and those are the apps that can run easily on this phone. Developers will have to work on bringing light versions for the Android Go platform, because if you end up running full version apps on the Android Go phone, then certainly you will be taxing the performance and will not get full performance out of it. Booting up the phone, you find the UI to be quite normal. There is actually a Mint launcher running on top, and you also find a Mint browser in there. I don't know what that naming is for. Maybe it's a third-party launcher. I don't know if Xiaomi has made Mint launcher. We'll know about that more when I do the full review. Maybe we get some information, but it does have some customization. You can also change the number of rows on the home screen and customize it a little bit. Apart from that, it's a standard launcher with no fuss. If we now talk about the hardware, the Redmi Go is a basic phone overall. Starting with design, the polycarbonate body, you get two colors with this. One is black, one is blue. Both of them have, at least they said on stage that it has a metallic finish. I don't see that here, but that's in the marketing material. You get capacitive touch keys, which is something that I've seen after a long time. It is here, and surprisingly, one other thing is that there is haptic feedback on this phone. That is one thing that is missing from a lot of phones that even more expensive. For example, even Samsung's M series and A series lack haptic feedback when you're using the phone, and that is something I found here with the capacitive keys. To interact with the UI, you get a 5-inch HD display. This is not HD+, this is 16:9 aspect ratio, but this is actually a very good display for the price that the phone is being offered. For 4,500, I think the display is really good. I think you can see in the shot that you can see on screen, the display is really good and crisp for the price. There is no fingerprint scanner on this phone, and the back actually is very clean, and I really like how clean and comfortable it is. There is a camera at the back. It's an 8-megapixel camera and a camera at the front. We'll show you a few samples on the screen. This is still a first impressions, not a full review. That will come later, so stay subscribed for that. It is running Android Oreo's Go edition. Android 9 Pie's Go edition is not out yet. As soon as it will be out, you'll get that in the Redmi Go. To all this efficient hardware, the 5-inch HD display, the small form factor, the small screen size, the Android Go software, which is very efficient. When you add a 3000 mAh battery to it, you really get some great battery life out of it. Plus, it doesn't come with a fast charger, of course. It charges through a micro USB cable. It does come with surge protection for the charger. Now, when you are buying inexpensive phones, apart from the phone, something that a lot of manufacturers compromise on is the charger. And India being a country where there are a lot of surges happening very frequently, the surge protection in the charger that comes in the box is really good that you get with the Redmi Go. I think with that we come to an end of the first impression. It was a quick video for you to take a look at what the Redmi Go looks like. As I said earlier, you get it in 2 colors. The only configuration that you get is 8GB storage and 1GB RAM. You do get a micro SD card slot plus a dual SIM slot, so you can add a micro SD card for storage and use dual SIMs. You also get 4G connectivity. We'll let you know later during our test if it supports dual VoLTE or dual active VoLTE. That I'll let you know when I do the full review. But that is it for this one. The phone will be sold for 4,499 and it will be available on Flipkart, me.com and Mi Home starting 22nd March, which is very soon. So for the people who want to buy this, stay updated on Mr. Phone. You will get updates of this, and I guess that's it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. This is Sreehari from Mr. Phone, and I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, this is Sreehari from Mr. Phone, and we find it very difficult to shoot nowadays because there are just people hoarding our offices and not letting us shoot. This is actually Akash, who's a part of the Mr. Phone team. But this, यार प्लीज थोड़ा ना एक बार आउट इंट्रो एक लाइन है भाई बता देना आसानी से नहीं होगा ना थोड़ा दूर है